I'm Arthur Hammonds, and I've created this little book. Yes, you can do this, Charting Your Way to Health, Wealth, and Success. It's a guidebook full of maps to show you how to leap into terra incognito, which is the unknown, make great discoveries, and then return to your world and share those discoveries with your friends, your loved ones, your co-workers, your dog, your life, and everyone that comes in contact with you. This terra incognito idea came about because of a fondness that I've had all my life for the great explorers. And when I was a little kid and we'd go to the movies, there would be the buccaneers and the pirates and these explorers who would bow before the queen, step on their ships, make great discoveries, bring all this loot back to the kingdom, and then be rewarded with all kinds of prizes and awards and live happily ever after. So I've always thought that there would be a little formula in there that I could somehow develop, and which I have, and I've put it in book form, and now I've got it on these video forms, and I hope that this is inspirational to you and gives you information that you can think about, that you can use, that you can take and customize in your own life, in your own way. There's no gimmick. I just want to be generous with this because I believe I can have anything I want or something better. And I believe you can have anything you want or something better. And when you exhaust the search for what it is that you want, and it seems as though you've ended, if you'll just look around, the or something better will appear, and you'll go, oh, that's what this was all about. But had I not gotten off the dime and started when I started, where I started, as I started, I wouldn't be here to have all these benefits. So I believe that all of us can have everything we want. And a surefire way of doing that is, as you're manifesting what you want, help others and be helpful to others so that they can have what they want. And you can have anything you want, and you can have anything you want more quickly if you'll help others get what they want. Well, in today's chapter is about the map to I'll go fast like a tortoise. And I got my inspiration from Aesop, the fable writer, who wrote the fable about the hare and the tortoise, and they were in a race. And the hare was all glamorous and fast, and it makes me feel like those people that I've known in my life that were more glamorous and faster and had it all together and made me look like I was standing still. And the tortoise is about that little tortoise that took the time to know where he was going, visualized the end result, kept his eye on the end result, and moved slowly, ever so slowly, but diligently forward with each step he took, every little move he made to get to where he wanted to be. The hare, on the other hand, feeling so overly confident and so glamorous, hipped and hopped all over the place. I think, just between you and me, that he kind of got involved with Energizer Bunny, and that threw him off track. But when he got back on track and across the finish line, the party was over because the tortoise had already won. So I think it would be better to be like the tortoise than to be like the hare. And here's how I think it would be important to do that. Have your goals in writing. Put what you want in writing. And you need an A list and a B list. This is what I want. And then that's on your A list. But on your B list, you could elaborate. This is what it looked like. This is what it feel like. This would be the fun of it. This would be how I would enjoy it. This, what I would do with it. But it's important to have the goal. This is what I want. And it's important to put it in writing. You can go to the grocery store without a list and get most of the things that you remember you need. But when you get home, you'll find as you're putting everything away, oh, I forgot this or that. If you make a list, you can get home with everything on the list. You can also make a list that's so clever, because you're clever, that it has a map of the store. And you can go in the door where all the produce and fresh things are and move your way around to the juice and the meat if you're not vegetarian, and then the milk and the creamer and the dairy, and then the bakery, and then through the wine part, and get home and have everything you want. And you might want to stay out of the middle because that's where all the fattening stuff is. But by making a list, you have guidelines. So putting your goals in writing is imperative for your success. The next step is give yourself plenty of time, like the tortoise did, to accomplish the work that needs to be done. It will require work. It won't just happen magically. You'll have to do the work, but the work strengthens you for the end results, and then whatever comes next. They took some chicks who were trying to break through their eggs, and they assisted them by breaking the egg and helping them get the air and get out and get free. Those chicks turned out to be weak, and the chicks they left alone that had to peck and rest and get just a little bit of a hole for air and peck and work, they grew to be stronger. So the work that you do strengthens you. And if you're in a position now that you've set goals and it's just a lot of work to get there, that work is making you stronger for the results you're going to create. And then the other things that are going to happen. The winner of the race not only gets to break through the finish line, but in most cases, they have to run around the whole track again to get all of their accolades for being the winner. So more is required for those that succeed, and the work you're doing and the frustration, the fatigue, the lack of energy, the starting over that it sometimes requires of you is making you stronger for your victory lap. Then know that to have quality results, you'll have to invest quality time, and that the process is like planting seeds and the process should be enjoyed. You want to watch things grow. You want to say, this is how far I came this week, and on my schedule of events and my deadline for my goal, I've made progress, and I've enjoyed it. It's been a journey, and I'll look back from my finish line at all of this and be thankful for all this evolving that it took on my part to get from where I started to where I wound up. Then you want to watch your efforts grow like seeds, and you want to enjoy the feeling that the changes and the interest of the good that you will experience. Enjoy feeling the changes and the increase of the good that you will experience. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process of getting stronger, of getting closer to your goal, and of eventually celebrating the goal. And then keep moving slowly but steadily toward your goal. Keep that little tortoise in mind. I'll see you on our next broadcast.